Chartemis Prime, Chartemis Prime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking fast hits, Startimus, subscribe,
I'm interested in what you're doing over here. I really like what you got going on. Hey, what's up you guys? Artemis Prime here doing another DC figure review on the Man of Steel Movie Masters General Zod and Kryptonian armor. Gotta give a big thanks to my friend and fellow musician, the bass player of the Mangs. I play the drums in the Mangs. And big thanks for letting me borrow your figure, bro. I really appreciate it. And this figure is badass. And by the way, I have to mention that it is Saturday, the weekend of the release of Man of Steel, and I have still not seen the movie. I'm very bummed out. I will see it on Sunday, though. If you're trying to find your Man of Steel figures, I suggest you go to Big Bad Toy Store.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So like I said, this figure is badass, and out of all the DC Movie Masters figures that are out there, aside from Superman himself, this is the only other one that I actually want to get. Now, if you saw a review of this guy over here, I mean, it's the same thing, it's General Zod, but, well, definitely not the same thing, but the same character, and they do have similar head sculpts. So at first glance, I thought they were the same exact head sculpt, but they just added on his little beard right here. But no, they're actually different. You could tell by the hair right there. You know, the gaps in the hair are a little bit different. The eyebrows are a little different. Or it could possibly be the same exact head sculpt, just redone. I don't know for sure, but they look very similar in my opinion. But they still look different. So I don't know. I don't know. You make the call. So just to focus on this guy, I think this is a great head sculpt. We have a little bit of a paint smudge right there. I think the hair came out okay. It's just a solid brown color on the hair. We also have a solid color in the beard as well. Not too bad. And there's a very slight shading on his cheekbones right there. And you can see his little dimple things right there on his cheeks. Little dimply thingies right there and right there. The Kryptonian armor is really the selling point for me. This is awesome, man. Look at all that silver dry brushing on there. You can still have some sculpted mesh right there in the armpit. These tubes around his neck. Got some sparkly black plastic right there, looking dope. All this armor is just sick as hell, man. Very cool. Nice detail. It reminds me of Toy Biz Marvel Legends. And here's a side view of the figure. All the sculpting in this armor is just incredible. Really digging it. I really love this cape. Very good job on the cape. You can see there's paint variations in there, so you can see it's kind of like a darker brown coming across right here and across right there, lighter browns right here and right here. I think that's dope. I really like that a lot. And Zod comes with two accessories. This is pretty much the same exact base that came with the other General Zod figure, but then he also has his Kryptonian helmet, which is so cool. Look at this thing. Damn, that is sick as hell. Again, with the dry brushing, the silver dry brushing just looks so cool. I'm just really impressed with this. Very nice. I like how it's transparent, but it still has a beige color in there. Very neat. The way you pop this on is actually pretty easy. Now, when you pop this thing on, you can't have Zod looking left or right. From my experience, he has to be looking straight on, and then you just squeeze it on there like that, and boom. He's ready to go scuba diving. Nice, right? No, not scuba diving. And you can tell these slits right here are for his eyes, which do match up pretty well. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see his forehead and his hairline in there. And I think it looks pretty cool. I actually really like this. And just squish it down a little bit more. There you go. That's more in place. Very nice. Very cool look. I need to get one. I want one. So just pop this off to show off the articulation. Of course, his head doesn't move at all with the helmet on there, but it moves side to side, and it cannot really look up, and it looks down a little bit like so. His shoulders can move up that far with these shoulder pads over here, and they can move up forward pretty damn well. He has a bicep swivel. He has a single jointed elbow. He has rotation at the wrist. He has waist swivel. He has these pieces sticking down right here on the sides that kind of limit the articulation, but not too bad. He could still, you know, sprawl out that much, and yes, he still has the gaping crotch pits. His legs move forward a decent amount, not a whole ton. You can move them forward that much, so that's a little disappointing, but I don't know, not a huge deal. Maybe move them inward. No, yeah. So yeah, just that far. He has this knee swivel. Well, it's above the knee kind of swivel right here. Single jointed knee, so it's got a 90-degree bend, which is solid. And his ankles move down and up, and he has peg holes at the bottom of his feet. So you can plug him into this stand right here, and that works out pretty well. Yeah, there you go. And those are guinea pigs in the background. So this General Zod is actually just a tiny bit shorter than the first one that came out. But, you know, still, I do want to get this one over any of the other, you know, figures aside from Superman. And, you know, the Superman and Zod are about the same height, which really, you know, is what matters to me the most, you know. And with the helmet on, you know, definitely taller than Superman right there. And then here he is next to the Iron Man 3 Legends Iron Man. So, you know, with the helmet on, they're about the same height, which actually, you know, isn't too bad. So I really like this figure a lot. I can't wait to get a hold of one for my own collection. I think it is really badass looking. I just really like this paint job a lot. Big thanks again to the Rickmang. I cannot wait to see this movie. I just had this really busy weekend. I played a show Friday night, have a show on Saturday night, actually have a recording session on Saturday that has nothing to do with the Mangs. So yeah, please take a listen to the Mangs. I hope you guys like my review. And hey, check out bkbn.net for the latest in geek news, reviews, toys, and more. Yeah, I stuttered. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll catch you later. Peace.
With a broken heart, he never quits and always starts. Everything that just leads to self-destruction. Take it like a big, we take it like a fucking big.
That's crispy.
Armor is really the selling point for this. Okay, the Kryptonian armor is okay.